You're sitting there working hard, paying bills, and trying to save. Yet, your friends and coworkers seem to be taking vacations, buying new cars, and posting their glamorous lives online. Here's the reality. It only seems that way. Stay tuned until the end of this video because we'll uncover some of the truths that no one really talks about. Imagine you're scrolling through social media after a long day of work. One friend is posting a selfie of their tropical vacation. Another is flaunting their new car. And someone else just bought their dream home. Meanwhile, you're sitting on your couch, watching TV, probably eating leftovers, wondering why everyone seems to have more money than you, and asking yourself, am I behind? The thing is, people rarely share the full story. What you don't see is the credit card bills piling up, the loan they had to take out for that vacation, the nights they stay up worrying about how to pay for that new car. Social media is carefully crafted to highlight reels. Everyone shows their best moments, but hides the financial stress and sacrifices behind the scenes. I would organize your feed in a way that reflects reality, not perfection. Unfollow those accounts that make you feel less confident about your own financial situation. Focus on your goals and remember, someone else's feed is not a measure of your success. I heard that your neighbor just got a new car and a buddy of yours always goes on these lavish vacations. And your cousin? Your cousin always have the newest phone. Do you know who I'm talking about? If you do, or you know anyone like this, let me know in the comments below. You don't have to name names, just type in the words I do. But on the surface, it looks like they're doing great. But what you don't know is that most of this lifestyle could be funded by debt. Don't you be fooled by appearances. But instead of financing a lifestyle that you can't afford, focus on financial freedom. Pay off your high-interest debt first, live below your means, and avoid taking out unnecessary loans. Look, true wealth is not about what you own, but it's about having a peace of mind. And I don't know about you, but I haven't seen peace of mind selling in the store, so I don't know how much it costs. If you do, let me know in the comments below. Now, some people have a significant financial head start that you don't see. Inheritance, family money, or help with big purchases like a house or college tuition. This kind of advantage often stays hidden, and from the outside, it may seem like they are achieving financial success on their own. You might be working multiple jobs, paying off student loans, and saving up for the down payment on your first home, while someone else got the down payment for their house gifted to them. It's easy to feel behind when you're comparing your path to someone else's, especially when you don't know the full story. Rather than feeling discouraged, focus on your own journey. Building wealth on your own takes time, but it also gives you something even more valuable, which is financial wisdom and independence. And the lessons you learned along the way can make you better at managing money in the long run. Oh, and by the way, be sure to share this video with someone you care about if you think it will add value to their life. You know that coworker? Yeah, that one. The one that got promoted and immediately upgraded their car, moved into a better neighborhood, and started coming in with new clothes. It may seem like they got it made now, right? But there's something that you're not seeing. They are more likely spending just as much, if not more, than they are earning. This is called lifestyle inflation. As people make more money, they often increase their spending to match their income. They get a raise and think, well, now I could afford bigger, better, nicer, more extravagant things. But what you don't see is most likely they are still living paycheck to paycheck with just bigger bills and more expensive tastes. Listen, instead of falling into that lifestyle inflation trap, when you get a raise or a bonus, resist the temptation to upgrade your lifestyle right away. Consider putting that extra money towards your financial goals like paying off debt, building your emergency fund, and investing so that you don't have to work one day. Have you ever seen friends and family members taking multiple vacations a year and you wonder, well, how are they doing this? Some people seem like they're living a jet-setting lifestyle that's completely out of reach. But what you might not realize is that a lot of this travel is being done through something called travel hacking. Travel hacking is when people strategically use credit card points, airline miles, and hotel loyalty programs to get free or heavily discounted trips. Instead of spending thousands of dollars in flights and hotels, they're using points that they've accumulated from everyday purchases. It looks like they're spending big, but in reality, they're gaming the system. Oh, speaking about gaming the system, coming up shortly, I'll be talking about the important role taxes play in appearances, so keep watching. But if you're interested in travel hacking, here's what you need to do. Research travel reward credit cards that offer generous sign-up bonuses. Use these cards for your regular expenses. Pay them off in full each month to avoid interest, and accumulate points that can be used for future travel. It takes some planning, but travel hacking can open up opportunities for you to take trips without blowing your budget. Now, I've given you the information, but let me put out a quick disclaimer. I would not suggest attempting this unless you know how to manage your credit card, unless you're able to pay off your balance in full each month. There, that's my disclaimer. You may have seen people post pictures of them in luxury cars or wearing designer clothes, and you thought to yourself, wait, what? How? Here's a secret. Many of those things aren't theirs. They are rented. From high-end sports cars to designer handbags, there are companies out there that rent these items out to people for a fraction of the price. And this gives the illusion of a luxury lifestyle without the long-term commitment. You might see someone driving a fancy car one week, but what you don't know is that it's a rental for a weekend trip, or that bag that they're carrying is borrowed from a subscription service. Instead of trying to keep up with these kind of appearances, remind yourself that true financial success is not about wanting to display your wealth, it's about creating lasting value. Focus your money on investments that can grow over time rather than temporary luxury or status symbols. You may know someone with similar income as you, but they seem to have more disposable cash. One reason could be they are taking advantage of tax breaks and loopholes. Some people use tax strategies that allow them to reduce what they owe to the government, from deductions in real estate investments to tax advantage retirement accounts. What you don't see is that they may be using a CPA or financial advisor to find every possible way to legally reduce their taxable income. Meanwhile, the average person may be missing out on these opportunities because they don't know the tax codes or how to take advantage of these strategies. The good news is you don't need to be rich to benefit from tax savings. Research tax advantage accounts like 401ks or Roth IRAs, and see if you qualify for deductions based on student loan interest, medical expenses, or charitable donations. Consider consulting a tax professional to help you find ways to reduce your taxable income. Many people who seem to have more money than you may be living beyond their means to maintain a certain image. The flashy car, designer clothes, luxury gadgets, these are all status symbols that project an aura of wealth. But it comes with a hidden cost. What you don't see is that many people go into debt trying to maintain this lifestyle, putting their financial future at risk. It's easy to fall into the trap of thinking acquiring these things will make you look successful. But the truth is, buying things to impress others only digs you deeper into financial instability. You might look at someone's new luxury car and think you're behind, but in reality, they could be drowning in car payments, struggling to keep up with the very image they're projecting. Instead of focusing on outward symbols of success, focus on building real financial stability. An affordable, reliable car, a functional wardrobe, investments in things that truly matter like experiences or education are far better ways to secure your future. Before you buy something, ask yourself, do I really need this, or am I buying this to impress others? Listen, if any of this makes sense to you or you can relate to any of it, let me know by hitting that thumbs up. The reason it seems like everyone has more money than you is simple: comparison. When you're constantly measuring your success against others, it can feel like you're always falling behind. You see someone with a bigger house, a fancier car, a more glamorous vacation, and it stirs up feelings of not having enough. But here's the thing, comparing yourself to others can lead to poor financial decisions. You might feel pressured to spend money you don't have to keep up with those around you without realizing that you're playing a completely different game. Everyone's financial journey is unique, with different starting points, goals, and challenges. Stop comparing and start focusing on your own path. Set clear personal financial goals that are meaningful to you. When you focus on what truly matters, like financial security, peace of mind, and long-term stability, you'll find the need to keep up with others fades away. Remember, wealth isn't just about what's in your bank account. It's also about freedom and happiness. Listen, I hope you're learning something from this video. If you want to learn more about personal finance, be sure to hit that subscribe button. If you feel like everyone else has more money than you and you're behind, remember what you typically see on the surface is often an illusion. People may look like they have a lot of money, but the reality is often different. The good news is you're not necessarily behind, you're just at a different stage in your journey. You can achieve your financial goals too, but you need to continue learning. Learn about money, health, and life. Learn from my mistakes by clicking on the on-screen video.